Hello, 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 hello. I'm a bit in a hurry. Let me join. Where is it? Here it is. Right. Chat on. OBS is working. Mic is here. Setup is loaded. All in 10 seconds. Right. Hi everyone. Good evening, good day, good morning. Hi Gumingtons. Welcome everyone to Qatar. Some of sim racers seemingly wish that the missiles flew to here even in the game. I kind of enjoyed the track in some way. But it's a short quali. 7-minute quali. Track is cold. Let's see if we can get some temperature in this short time. Quite some Ferraris around, but yeah, it's mostly a Peugeot party. Good evening, Mario. I hope everything works on the stream. I was like, well, basically had 10 minutes to do everything, to put stuff together, but at least I've got some laps done before to check the setup. This is a bit loud, isn't it? Ah, it was my headset. Mic is fine, everything is fine. Okay, well, let's see where we stand. It's quite a different driving experience compared to Ferrari at Monza. From lowest downforce to highest downforce, kind of. The stream is a-okay. Thank you. I hope the camera gain is gonna be fine when the night falls. Wait, is it the monitor on max brightness? It is. Kind of dark-ish. Wait, is my night color correction on? No, I turned it off. Okay. Kind of dark. Well, anyway. Is what it is. Whee! Yep. Kind of a semi-experimental setup, still in development. We'll be doing 10 hours of Qatar on Sunday morning, 8 GMT start, with teammates. And I've been doing some clicks while I was busy winning Tatum Restec Championship. So let's see what they have clicked. But I'm not on pace yet, at least, so let's see. Lamouche, hello. Yeah, back to Peugeot after quite a while. What am I doing? If you go deep on the brakes there, you invalidate the next lap, of course. Wow, it's funny how you can weave safely. If you do this with Ferrari, you will just spin it 360 around. Crazy how different the aero balances are and everything. Oof. Yeah. Do I need these tires? No, I don't need these tires in the race. I have 6 new remaining. What is going on? Hope I don't miss the extra lap due to this spin. But at least some temperatures happened. So lap times are 140. I need to cross the line before, well, 140, 320. Nah, there is no way of 3 laps. It's gonna be 2 attempts. Could have just fully slammed shut the brake ducts. I've not done that. But I mean, it is what it is. Let's try to get some lap times. I think we need sub 40 for pole position. Where is grip? So the last time I've raced around here was in the old tire model still. Feels very different now. Ay, ay, ay. 39.3, crazy. I mean, that's expected. Okay. My one and only real attempt that I'm gonna get. Let's find second and a half. Seven more tenths, come on. Or maybe 8. Yeah, this lap now I would have the tires in the correct operating window. Alright, before, with my basically first quali attempt, that's fine. Okay, so we are gonna need 38s on Saturday at least. Okay, what's the strategy? I think some hards will happen. 60 minutes. And then we divide that by, let's say, 141. Can I fuel save this? Wait, what was my fuel consumption? Engine fuel was 2.87. Savable. Okay. What am I doing? I cannot leak the setup clicks of my teammates, so do we need hard on the front? Yeah, I'm gonna take hard on the front left. What else? 20 seconds to go. And we drive. Okay. Gonna be just a small splash. I've just briefly looked at some stream. I think it was Jack Howells who is racing as well, or did race the previous one. It was GT3 and the system, like the start procedure absolutely created a big mayhem. Okay. Well, for GT3s at least. What's going on? Full push indeed. And thanks so much, Lamouche. Well, let's hope that this is gonna be fun today. Before, and I'll be trying to find some pace for the whole race. P4 to P4. Oh, that Ferrari is in the pits. Oh! Rip. Back to the podium. Alright. The battery just won't burn up. It's a problem in the lap 1. You try to brake, but the battery is kind of full, and then the braking is bad. And the rear axle is locking up a bit. Ah, wrong way with the ARB. Where is the pace? P4 behind with all mediums, so he will have a bit more grip for now. That bump is so evil. I see nobody's going for the fuel save. Oh, we are all doing the same lap times. That's nice. I don't know why I lift and coasted to T1. Muscle memory. It's not fuel times 2, so probably not worth lift and coast much. Bonjour, Pierre. So what I need now is a nice battle between P1 and P2, and I use the time to get up to speed, and then we battle. The guy behind is super fast in the triple right. Pierre, thanks. Thanks a lot. It was a fun championship for sure. Crazy racing almost every round. Oh, that was a bit unfortunate. First encounter with traffic. It will almost get collected. Ay ay ay. I think yesterday we might potentially have had battle for P1 as well, but traffic was just so horrendous for me. This Peugeot is nice. A bit understeery, of course, compared to Ferrari. I'm burning a bit more energy. One is quick. Because the pressure from P4 has stopped. Hello, Cat. Tires are now slowly into the operating window, which is nice. 39.8 Naskidashvili. What is he doing? Crazy. Oi. I don't have that pace at the moment. Traffic time. Yeah, we were fighting me lap one. Well, my condolences for that snap. It was a tough but fair battle, I guess, for the first half of the lap. I had to give the way in the end. Ooh, the Red Bull Mercedes. Not the best of traffic management for me, I think. Although I don't really know what else I could have done. Quantum is the setup, and it's also the battery that's kind of soft clipping. Peugeot. Another Peugeot, yep. Long time, no winged Peugeot for me though. I guess this is my first experience with this car since hypercars got new tires. Honestly, it doesn't drive too differently in some ways. Not sure if I was able to actually dive into the apex. It was a bit unsafe. A prize pool. Ooh. Yeah, it's a alu profile rig. Worth, I don't know. I think retail price is around 1,000 euros, so that's not too bad. Give me space, thank you. Much appreciated. Yellow flag. But that was behind. Hi Alex. Bonsoir. You know, there is an option to box halfway and change 2 tires. And then of course you start with energy. Actually, yeah, there is some trickery you can do with fuel ratio. So maybe he's a bit lighter at the moment and he refuels more at the pit stop without really losing much. P1, I mean. But I'm gonna stop looking at P1 because that pace is kind of unattainable for me. P2 is within reach. Can I get the Porsche? Well, first, or like, it's made so that if you need more fuel or less fuel, you don't really lose or gain time because your car is burning less or more. Like if full tank, if you need to refuel 100 liters or 80 liters, because of the virtual energy rules, you're refueling the same time. So there is a bit of wiggle room with the fuel ratio. Which of course doesn't really change anything during the long races, because pit stops are always limited by virtual energy. Fourth gear is just nicer. Well, honestly, the tire temps are not high. So I'm questioning that medium on the front left versus hard. But I think people ahead of me... Oh, motor map. People ahead of me have tested it more than I, so I'm gonna trust them for now. burning a bit more energy. Yeah, they're extending for 19 more laps. I need to lift just a little bit. Ah, come on. I need more practice. Well, this is the practice. But I'm super confused by Naskadashvili's pace. But indeed, let's see. Maybe he has almost no more fuel. Too much curb. But the Peugeot is bad over curbs. If you go beyond that apex curb, Ferrari and Valkyrie and cars like that just eat it up, but the Peugeot is not happy. Fuel target was spot on, and we're kind of matching lap times with P2. Okay. If I could get all 4 PT3s, no, of course not. Okay. The gap was there. I wish I once got traffic which would actually like gain me half a second or so on a position. Hi Tom. Yeah, it's bottoming on the curbs, but I don't know, maybe it's also just suspension. Or the aero. It kind of detaches a bit more than with other cars. But no, it's probably just bottoming. Alright. 1 second gap. On. Those GT3s are so fast on the straight. Well, there went a second. Unlucky. I'm gonna be driving for a PC parts shop. No, I don't think so. The funny sun on the horizon. The Naskadashvili is saving much more energy while being much faster. Nice. Well, 3 more days to find pace. What are you doing? Why did he park it in the middle of the road there? Anyway, Toyota is well, Toyota is Toyota. Long time no drive as well. I'm lacking some rotation in some places. And the gap is 2.3 again. Unbelievable. He did a mistake. Yeah, battle for P2 is on. And then let's see if Naskadashvili boxes halfway through the race. Still green lap times. 40.3. And it's still going faster and faster. P2 keeps missing that apex. Interesting. Missed the apex again. Thank you. What? Luckily he didn't take the apex there. Could not stop the car or get more rotation. Oof. Finally, no extra traffic from me here. Well, extra traffic here instead. Oh, maybe not. What's the strategy even here? Maybe that's his preferred line. Missing the apex by a meter. Interesting. What am I doing? most probably a GT3 breaking point. Pulled somewhere from the muscle memory. Hit the apex, wow. Finally. This is a glucose reading from my sensor. So, Naskid is really not boxing, so he's not really... Wait. Ah, what's going on with the gap to P1? Oh, silly dirty air. Bob not gonna change. Bob is what it is until the next big Le Mans Ultimate update, which should, well, come in the week or weeks after Qatar, hopefully. Qatar will be a bit of a pleasure party, except for those who prefer the Ferrari balance. To improve my entry into this triple right, not carrying enough speed. Yeah, Peugeot is a very good pick for sure. Also, it's one of the safer cars to drive, unless if you don't like a bit of understeer and then you try to overcompensate and then it rotates but it snaps. At the contact. But yeah, the Ferrari is probably, I don't know, maybe Ferrari is even marginally quicker, but it's such a dangerous car to drive on kind of e-sport setup. Ooh! Rip. Wow, okay. Second gift of the race for me. Were those guys like teammates? Friendly fire. Yeah, they had similar livery, right? So but you know, Ferrari will have a bit more overheating problems with tires, at least in hot conditions, but it's of course better out of corners, better traction, better acceleration, better high-speed aero balance, but it just snaps if you don't know what to do with it. Kind of like if I do the mid-engine GT3 versus front-engine GT3. Ferrari is kind of the Porsche GT3 and the Peugeot is kind of the AMG. Sad but not complaining. Exactly. I mean, I would love to have a nice battle with him. Although, like, I was watching the way he was going into traffic. It was very much on the limit. Crash every time. Well, he did bump one or two cars before. Okay. I have something in my throat. Excuse me. I think it's fine now. Well, at least I'm not gonna lose DR now in this position. But yeah, 5 seconds to P1. Oh no, anyway. that's Oh, wait. That felt more dramatic than it should be. But made it through. Some setup indeed. So strategy. I think it's gonna be 36 laps, right? Max. Well, I will be a bit safer here with the strategy, just to see what happens, and then in the next race I do it more precise. Where is the apex? I need to check. Naskedashvili has different top speed. I'm not overly happy with my aero balance. Oh yeah, Pierre, I saw one or two headlines. And I wondered how can such incident even happen. Just seems like a movie scenario, not like a real life. I've just forgot which corner I was at again. I'm mixing up this double ride with the long single ride that's coming now. I mean, the entry is kind of similar anyway, so you just do whatever entry and then mid-corner you figure out where you are at and react accordingly. Gravel traps don't damage tires, unfortunately. At least not that I would know. But I really hope one day we will have off tracks making their tires dirty and losing them grip or increasing damage on the tire, or like doing this, risking a puncture. Alright, free to go. Try to match the leader's pace at least. This is annoying when I go on throttle and kind of rotates, but then it kind of stops rotating and I need to like double step the throttle. Well, it's a PB still, 40.3 low. Wonder if it makes sense to box before I mean, I'm now in the middle of a GT3 pack anyway. The GT3s are just basically distributed pretty evenly around the track. How many of these Red Bull GT3s AMGs are there? It's like I overtake one every 3 laps. Ui! Caught it. Good catch. Anyway, one more lap and then we box. Bob is great. Pit stop 22, well in game pit strat Balak agrees with 22. Oh, all right. I mean, it's kind of nice to get these funny bobs. So, like at Le Mans, it was actually really tight between many different cars. The wingless Peugeot, the Ferrari. What did we see? The Cadillac. Was there another car? I think there were like 4 cars or 5 even very evenly matched on pace. But yeah, it's mostly a Ferrari party, although here in Dakota, maybe somewhere else the Peugeot is extremely quick. I guess I overfueled by a lap, but anyway. Yeah, well, let's see what happens with Peugeot Bob. Ferrari surely gets plus a lot. You know, it can be track specific. The Peugeot at Le Mans is too slow. The Peugeot at Qatar is too quick. Naskidashvili indeed just had crazy better pace. Where am I going? Where are you going? Okay. At Kota it was Peugeot versus Ferrari as well, right? Tires like this. One. Yeah, that's... I don't know, something has to be fixed on the setup. Feels like the rear is just maybe a bit too stiff or... But low speed is nice. In high speed it's understeery. In medium to high speed is oversteery. No, it's... something is a bit off balance, or maybe it's just a driver problem. Could it be going around outside here? Don't really know. 4 to go? Or is it 3? Probably 3. LMDH. I hope no metas. I mean, I just hope that Bob is gonna be just better and better. Again, on some tracks, it's really good. I mean, there is always gonna be the meta Bob narrative. Probably even with perfect Bob you get tracks where just majority takes one single car. That's maybe half a second, not half a second, like maybe half a tenth, or like, okay, 1/10 quicker or 10th and a half quicker in quali. But maybe it's not the best race car. Oi! What was that? Braking too hard on the curb. Oh, that curb is not really fully smooth. It kind of makes sense that it locked up like this. That's an interesting line. This is really a third gear corner. Or wide. So it is 2 to go. Why? I didn't get it. Try to leave me space on the outside, or why did he leave like all car width on the left? Well, a lot of that is coming up in the special event on Saturday. You better get used to it. What hypercar do I enjoy to drive? Oh, that's a difficult question. The wingless Peugeot at Le Mans was really good fun. And actually the Ferrari at Monza yesterday was brilliant until I went into the survival mode and just tried to bring it home, and then it felt like it's trying to kill me every corner. Yeah, I stopped braining here. It's last lap anyway now. It's hard to say. Like these tires are a bit strange. So this exit understeer is way too strong, and then on some cars like Ferrari and Cadillac, the front grip that sometimes appears out of nowhere is just insane. You know, like just very small input and suddenly the front just grips insanely, like in a way that you cannot weave on the straight, because if you weave too much then the front will just infinitely bite and rotate you around in the middle of the straight. And I hope that's gonna be fixed one day. A bit not right. You know, if a car is quick and you win with it, then you will enjoy it, of course. I think every car can be set up in an enjoyable way. But yeah, I guess the Peugeot 23, we assume it's on pace, or if it was on pace, it's a pretty decent car. Yeah, like this high speed it's weird now that like in the yeah, like these small moments of sudden understeer catching me out a bit. Like here turn in and then sometimes understeering, sometimes the rear kind of helps the rotation a bit. It's confusing. In R Factor 2 you would always feel the front, but it like the slip angle and everything was just way too high. I had 1 or 2% VE too much here, and it's a bit too... Well, GG to Naskidashvili. I'm just gonna quickly check. High speed on throttle understeer. Yeah, and then you're tempted to put a lot of stiffening on the rear stuff, and then the car just becomes tricky. I wanted to see Naskidashvili's top speed. That is the worst track for this tire model. Potentially. I mean, Monza is in a way a bit silly as well. So, Naskidashvili 298. I lived in coast. Okay, let's check at the Rolex board. 291. Oh. Colin, the speed. 296. $291. Colin, please give me 5 kph. I need the top speed. Okay. Okay, maybe just check the first lap as well. I think we got 13 minutes till the next round. Well, I mean, I was at 294 when I lifted, but I mean, it's better to check just like the first board at the same time. Yeah, he had for sure much less rear wing. I don't know what you know what I could have done? Just brake way too late and squeeze through and just make a chaos, and maybe then somehow make the corner and switch back and emerge in P3 or something. But here I was kind of stuck in this weird position, and it was Radošević, I don't know, a bit slow on the outside, and then I was just caught in this silly situation. Tried to push hard to get the place back, but yeah, that's not really a great place. Here I just had to bail out of it. But then, yeah, bye-bye. Okay. can I do a click or two in these 12 minutes? I'll check top speed, but I'm pretty sure he has less rear wing. That's why he was also having much easier time with fuel saving. Okay, I quickly register online. Online on. I keep forgetting I should do music on. Come on. 2 years pro streamer. Daily. 10 minutes. Okay. Peugeot. Oh, Alpine. 2 times Alpine. They will not have fun. I just joined practice. So it's set up, it's kind of a Go setup base, but with teammates. I mean, I have not worked with teammates because I was preparing for the Podium Championship race of yesterday, but they did some clicks and I'm not able to show you, but I will click something that I have to click now. Let's see if it works. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna do a short quali sim. Yeah, so problem with the rear wing is that it's not really kind of F1 rear wing, which gives a bit of downforce but huge drag as well. It's more like a balance tool to some extent. So it's not gonna cause you like 15 or 20 kph top speed difference. Maybe 10 min to max. Well, depends on the track, of course, as well. What a nice slow speed spin with Toyota. This is tricky, like 7-minute quali with low track temperatures. So hard to get the temperatures into the tire. Come on! Nope, no more grip. Well, I've done the Go setup for this track on the old tire. After that, I have never touched the Peugeot, so I cannot vouch for it. Another Toyota slow speed spin. So yeah, like before the update, I made the Go setup, which was basically... I thought that the car wasn't... Maybe it was 3-4 tenths of pace, but I made a setup which basically matched top lap times. I think it was a Ferrari track before as well. And Peugeot was quite a lot of pace before, like on the old tire. So I thought actually that was one of the best setups I've done, or the fastest at least. Actually, I remember that setup. The car was just beautiful around this track on old tires. I did eSport setup, which was just super quick, and then I did a safe setup, which was maybe a tenth or two off, but the car just drove itself. It was crazy good. So I think that was taken as a base for the new setup, but yeah, I cannot vouch for what it is. So if you don't like it, well, you try the safe setup or the, you know, there are sports safe and endurance setups available. If you don't like any of those, then well, then you don't like them. Then noted. But I cannot promise that I will help with Peugeot setups in the future. Let's see. It's kind of a special car, like it's hard to make a good setup for it in a way. If you like a stable understeer car, then it's easy. But if you want to start cranking up the rotation, then suddenly it becomes a very tricky car. Colin, I just downloaded the last one from Discord and put the ARB, what was it, 4, 5, 6 on the rear. Oh, 5 minutes till the next race. And 5 clicks down on the rear wing. Ish. It feels good. Hey Colin, I also made the rear a bit softer. Kind of countered the less rear wing, so let's see. That rear wing, it doesn't really do much in low speed. Okay. I'm gonna blame cold tire. Dear Toyota. +1, okay, I can do that. What are the tires doing? Oh, surely the high speed balance is a lot better now. As I proceed to get a cut. Hello, Turbo. Still understeering a bit. YouTube front page recommended, that's great. $39.5, well, that matches what I did before. Although it was not that much of a sweated lap. Minute and a half. Low wing, drive a bit more smooth and focus on exit. Lower Tend to over push mid speed. Okay. I mean, see for rear springs, it feels like the car is just a bit too much on the edge. Like it feels like it's trying to help you to rotate, but then sometimes it just can't help itself and still puts you into a miserable understeer or just snap. Have I done all the measurement for the new rig? Yeah, and I sweated here. I don't know. I would need to sell it for a very low price because a lot of money would go for cleaning everything. All the profiles are so messy, even though I vacuum it and well, I try to keep it clean. Well, anyway, well, I need to save the setup. Save. And off we go to the main menu. Rig of a Champ. Collector edition with all the patina on it. Starting now. 4 splits again. Let's see. Is there still Mr. Naskedashvili on the grid? Nope. But it's not showing everyone, right? Well, I guess back out and back in, and then we can click join. Can't believe this join event button is still bugged after 2 years. They are unable to fix it. Hey Colin, let me try it now. I feel like, I mean, it's gonna help with my high speed rotation a bit, and it's gonna help with my virtual energy usage. To use like 5 clicks less of rear wing. And the rear is a bit more settled with softer springs. Load. I mean, it's not gonna magically give me 5/10 of pace anyway. Although, was I 5/10 off Naskedashvili? Maybe it was 3/10 in the long run. Warning. Uh-oh. Well, the GT3s are kind of esports, slightly. Is Colombo quick enough for LMVS? What to say? How's the setup looking? I loaded it right. I did. Loaded 1 lap less of fuel. Because, you know, to get 7 laps in anyway. Ah man, I have this headset things at the sides, and I don't know. I think one day I'm gonna just get rid of this bucket seat. It's kind of not ergonomical enough, and it's kind of tricky to put into the room. Okay. That's what I get for complaining that old tires only take away front grip and not the rear grip. Honestly, I missed the creation of the Colombo meme or whatever it is, the narrative. So I cannot fully explain what's going on with Colombo. I would like to hear the whole story one day. But well, he's probably top. But maybe he's the guy with most LMU hours done. Many thousands. Yeah, Qatar is it's a good track for racing, to be honest. It's really not that bad. What am I doing? Oh no. Well, I spun in the previous quali session, so... Ah, motor map. It's on 200. You never really reach 190 kph with cold tires, so you're just flipping with the battery all the time, and then the rear snaps. Tricky. I mean, overtaking... maybe the straight is not long enough, but here in the last corner a lot of different lines, many different lines are possible. You get a nice... like if you have overspeed, you can make a move and then you can launch it V-shape into turn 1 or around the outside. There are ways. But I mean, I like this turn 1. And the turn 2, like it's kind of alright. This sequence is nice. This gravel here on the exit is a bit meh. This kink is alright as well. And then here the track becomes stupid. Like this double right is one of the worst corners ever designed. And this hairpin is made for 5 bumps because you need to kind of take it a bit wider and then late apex. This corner I always enjoy a bit, just the curbs are way too wide. I don't know, it's not that bad of a track really, just the execution of it and the width of the curbs and everything is killing it a bit. But yeah, okay, it's made for MotoGP, of course. So of course you cannot put more dangerous curbs or anything. Well, 2 attempts. Apex. I will hit you next lap. This is a lot better now on lower rear wing for sure. Okay, tires into kind of operating window. Let's see. Need a low 39. Ay, ay, ay. No! I didn't hit the apex. That was terrible. And I missed this one as well. Missed the pole. 0.6. Terrible. I had a 0.2 in there, I think. Alright, but I like the balance now with the rear wing change. And let's see how it works in the race. P3. I took it too safe and then I felt like I'm gonna stop too early, I think. And then I just didn't go enough into the apex, I don't know. Anyway, P4 previous race, P3 this race. We're driving towards the front, which is nice. Okay, time to make clicks. What more to be clicked? Okay. I think I'm ready. Porsche and Qatar is amazing for you. Yeah, Porsche, if you like to drive the Porsche, then you can always make it rotate quite a lot. And then these long high-speed corners are actually quite enjoyable. Ferrari, I think Ferrari is viable, yes. I think it is. It just, well, you know, yesterday we had Tatum Restech race at Monza. And we had Di Buono and Jemolo and like they are really like they are top tier LMU drivers, and they have a lot of experience in setting up the Ferrari, but David and I, we out set up them by 2-3 tenths. So you know it could be that Ferrari here feels a bit slow, so people are not really taking it, but actually if you really try hard to make it work, it's actually maybe faster than the Peugeot. But I'm happily driving the Peugeot today and on Saturday. Okay, well, good to be on the inside. And drive it quite easily, but hard to get fast lap time. Well, usually my problem is it's hard to drive, but easy to make a good lap time. So maybe you have too much of... I remember the Silverstone default setup was really good, but it had just unreasonable heavy front third packer. So we were always hitting that packer, and it just didn't allow the high-speed rotation. Maybe it's similar issue here. Either way, here we go. What a start! Well, he did not defend the inside, so I went for it. Now survive the cold tire. The full battery. If I broke... oh, snapping behind. If I broke 2 meters later into turn 1, there would be trouble. Alright, well, beautiful. What am I doing? Okay, battery, I can put it to 100. Well, I'm not sure I'm gonna fly away. I didn't really have a good pace previous race. But let's see. I dropped the rear wing and softened the rear a bit. Maybe this will be a lot better now. But I mean, if I seem to have the pace, I'm gonna very, very happily fly away at half a second per lap. The Ferrari is good. I think Ferrari and Peugeot are the same pace. It's just Peugeot feeling a lot more of an endurance balanced car. Well, Colin, you can note down the top speed. Why is this apex so difficult to hit? +3, +4, okay. Wait, it was 291 for me before. At the first board. Well, let's see again. Oh yeah, we are a lot quicker now. That's crazy. I didn't expect that much of a top speed difference. Almost hit the apex. 7, 8. Oh, yeah. Let's see the pace as well. I think 0.3 was my PB. Previous race. V-line. Okay. I mean, I'm just trying to figure out what that front is doing. Fun. Okay. Copy. Why do I see yellow flag but green track side board is flashing? I don't know what I'm doing there. Don't touch this curve. Copy. Could be 4 on the old tire. .2 for Ulrich. Oof. That was a bit tight. free coaching. Well, I mean, one could say that sometimes my live stream is a free coaching. All you need to do is to beat the chat. Although at the moment I just need to coach myself because I'm terrible. Oh, you mean, wait, you mean Colin's coaching? Stream teammate, yeah, let's go. That's a good word. Yeah, my brain is a bit gone, like I don't find good words to say because I'm just trying to drive the car, learn the track, and I'm not doing too good of a job, even though I'm P1. I'm messing up these apexes way too much. Okay, the traffic has been at least nice to me this round. Colombo, yeah, let's go. Life coach. I mean, just Colombo's LMU hours of play are a good tool to coach, or at least a good lesson to teach. Where is the apex? Come on, what am I doing? .5. Ah, you are a Colombo. Okay, copy. Wish YouTube didn't hide everyone behind the handle. Colin is the type of guy that knows exactly everything that happened in every Discord, but nobody knows that he's in those Discords, right? On, why? Just complete disconnect of front outside. Cannot even blame the car or the setup, it's just the tire model that does it sometimes. Okay, clean track ahead, flying for low 40s. There's quite some rear movement in some places now with lower rear wing. Both in a good and bad way. How is he able to stay this close? Well, I prefer the balance now on this setup, but I just have no pace. It's gonna be a long race. Yeah, it's understeering, oversteering, just a little bit at the same time. I need like maybe a click more ARB on the rear, but at the same time it's just loose. And then this happens, yeah. .75, wow. I'm forcing too much mid to exit, copy. I keep missing that apex. The pace is horrendous. What do we need to do? Extra rear ARB maybe? We cannot get front to bite. Lexus, wait for me. Let's go. Beautiful. Yeah, about Max and Redline. Such a weird one. What's going on behind? Okay. Nice. Well, I guess Max retires from F1 when he's like 32 years old. And then just runs a nice GT3 team and a nice sim racing team, and who knows. I wonder at what point does he start doing like old-timer or like historic racing. And about Bob tourism, you know, I'm not necessarily here because the Peugeot is the fastest, but I just wanted to drive the Peugeot, and then everybody just started doing the Peugeot. Who knows? Whoa! What is going on? Why am I alive? Why am I alive? I should be in the wall now. Ooh. Okay. Still P1. Still P1. Still not damaged. Crazy. Oh. Живи, Roman. Joined at the correct time. I mean, I should know, because if you understeer off into that gravel trap, you have a great chance of a big tank slapper. Well, I mean, yesterday I won the Tatum Race Tank Championship, but in round 1, I almost DNF'd due to that. It was just a miracle that I stayed pointing into the right direction after visiting that gravel trap. I'm overreacting, uh-oh. Am I? Why front left hard? Because I just copy-pasted what others did. But you know, on this track, the surface on the front left always goes very hot due to that triple right. Even though, yeah, at 99 on the front left here. Did I feel a small touch into the rear there? Cannot pass there. Green road around the outside. Save me, Aston. Didn't turn into him. Yeah, that top speed at least is saving me. Yeah, it's Chad, it's the wreck experience, 1 hour daily gold. He's so close behind me that he can just keep following my every move. More than half a race to go. Ooh. At some point I would like to actually find some pace and pull away, but how? Maybe that rear wing decrease has worked against me. I'm a bit confused. Didn't I have like 85 Celsius tires in the previous round when they stabilized? Why am I now on 90 and 100? Oh! I mean, well, there goes a fight. How is the tire? A bit overheated in the rear. I mean, he just turned in on me, right? You can quote Russell, but yeah, let's check the replay after. Honestly, I have no idea what happened there. That's a shame. A problem about pit stop? No, I don't know. Problem about pit stop is that I'm gonna just lose extra 10 seconds. That I'm gonna be unable to get back. Well, the esports tip of the day is nothing happened, we are P3, we are trying to get P3 and we check everything after the race. I feel vibration actually the balance is fine, so... Ay, 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 ay. Most normal Ulrich move, is it? Well, respect minus 20 then, if that's the case. But yeah, I'll wait for the replay because honestly I don't know. No, but I'm confused. Like, why are the tire temps so high? Like, it's 10 or 15 Celsius hotter on the tires. There it goes. There it goes before. What a weird race. You know, this undercuts and underfuel and everything, it works if you have like if you're about to hit a massive bunch of traffic and then you just rather box, and if you're already underfueling a bit and if the DAG is really that high. But you know, it's 23 track temp, it's not easy to get temps into the tire. I don't think this is the situation where I could box now, refill till the end and change 2 tires. Well, let's wait, maybe P1, P2 bin themselves. Roman, yes, bom v soboto zjutraj. Oj, 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 oj. I don't know. Something feels off, like, I don't understand. I will check the Motec later. Just need to get my head back together. We are trying here now to finish the P3, try not to lose the DR. Maybe a bit less ARB. Well, I mean, tires will be fine, but the thermal deck is insane. Then again, how is it possible that I have so much temperature in the tire? 23 track temp. Oh, yeah, okay. And that double 360 after the crash for P1, surely I got a little bit extra thermal drag, but it should cost me suddenly 3, 4, 5 tenths per lap. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Motic. So, I was able to do mid 40s before, mid to high 40s in the previous race. Maybe the setup is 1 or 2 tenths slower now, despite handling better. Maybe I lost a tenth due to the spin. So I should still be able to do 40s. Could be not fully open brake ducts. I think I opened them up. Although, I mean, looking at the tire temps, I sure have 10 Celsius more on the tires and I just have no pace. So, the behavior of the car and the temperatures suggest that I still have the quali brakes. I remember clicking it back to fully open. Or is it that memory from round 1? Let's see the brake temps. Do the brake temps correspond to no cooling? Man, I have nothing in the tire. That must be the explanation, somehow. But I somehow forgot to open up the ducts. Closed brakes. Well, happens. Or what should I say? And it's gonna get worse and worse through the race, so yeah. And that's why I was relatively fast at the start. And then suddenly I just started absolutely losing everything. Oh, that's amazing. At least I didn't get an illegal overtake. What is this race? Like, what is going on? I don't know. Does it make sense to go out of this tire now? Let me try something. Left, right, yeah, just gonna take mediums. Yeah, I mean, I have closed ducts, I have massive thermal deck in the left side. I will just be slower and slower, so it doesn't really make sense. What can I do from here? I mean, P3 is a dream, but I'm gonna lose now 10 seconds to them that I need to somehow recover, but then hopefully I'm still quicker than them till the end. Wreckfest has more clean audience. That was horrible. Yeah, like boxing with 18 minutes to go for 2 new tires is... I don't know. Let's see. Let's see where we end up. It's gonna be P10 at worst. I don't spin. Many skill issue. In hindsight, I should have boxed after getting crashed out of P1. But I just didn't realize what was going on. And then I should have just put 2 new mediums on the left. It's not even championship races, like it just doesn't matter now to protest. Nothing was intentional, it was just dirty or complete misjudgment. So temperature is back. Let's get... I don't know who. And again, right side is not great, but it didn't suffer the thermal degradation of the left side. Oh, the rotation, the grip, wow. Yeah, those tires were just absolutely destroyed. Infinite rotation. Yeah, no grip on the right, of course. Only on the left. Well. Colin, I lost and I gained some at the same time, I guess. Oh, come on, it's... I cannot handle this balance now. Now I have 2 free laps where the left side tires will be absolutely flying, and then they will start slowly cooking themselves again. What was it trying to do? Oof, okay. Really wonder where we end up. Nice battle ahead. They need them to box now, but they will not, of course. And my front left is gone. Well, dear chat, keep going. I will respond after the race. I got lost. Okay. I don't know if I should dive. This is gonna be difficult to get through. Yeah. Switchback denied. Thank you. Green track limit, copy. So, what's gonna happen now? Those who box will spend around 35 seconds in the pits. Wait, the guy that battled Ulrich for P1? Well, not me, but the other guy, he disappeared somewhere. To P6, I think. Well, Sildir will box. Do we get P5? And then if we catch Aslan for P4, that's possible maybe. How much pace do I have? More than half a second per lap. Oh, well, did that once in the previous race, but it's never gonna happen again. But okay, yeah, now the tires are getting cooked, so of course there is no more grip for pushing the brakes. Unlucky. I mean, if I indeed have fully closed brake ducts, then P5, I'm gonna take a P5 together with the 720 spin when battling for P1. What a switchback. Well, at least let's see how close to before we can get. Chris, what Wi-Fi are you talking about? Ah, you okay? I see. There you go. Yeah, let me try to get it before, and then I read the chat before I misread anything. Come on, free to go. Before it's close. Come on. Oh no. The epic in the worst place. Need what? 8 tenths per lap. He's got him on the straight. I'm gonna get him in the corner. Wait, is this the last lap? Yeah, it is. Overfueled. No, it's not the last lap. No, one more? Okay. Okay, well... Oh, what? I thought it's over. Or is he out of fuel? I mean, thank you for P4. I'm gonna take it, but I thought it was over for some time as well. Must have been, like, very, very tight. I mean, you know, we have seen races with 2 checkered flags in 2 consecutive laps. Because the game thought it's over already, but somehow it wasn't. He actually forgot. Ah, poor man. P3 out of fuel or what? What's this lagging about as well? P3 is in trouble with fuel, maybe. Still has 1%, now he's safe. Ah, that was close. You know, like all these small mistakes, or, well, the double lockup into the last corner wasn't a small mistake, but all these little things, and I could have been P3. But I'm not gonna complain when I probably forgot to turn the brake blanking to open. I literally raised closed duct. How can that happen even? Oh well, 1 second to P3. That's fine, that's fine. But a lot of analysis to be done now. Yeah, now I don't know. Was this setup good or not? I think in quali it was quicker, but in the race... in 3-4 laps my tires were already fully gone because they went like 90 plus. Because of the duct. So that was not a good test. Okay, let's check the start. Start was nice. Yeah, Colin, indeed. I think it was good to drop the wing a bit. Yeah, this is a difficult situation. If you're the car here in the lead in the middle, you have to block it, right, fully. But if you block it fully, then the car on the outside could sweep around. So I don't know what you're gambling on here. That was so close, but that was so spot on. And then I kind of drove away, and then the ducts kicked in and the tires were gone, so got caught. I defended like a lion. Bonk. Yeah, I mean this is the thing. It's a corner with many possibilities to turn in, so I was late to turn. You know, I was, but you know what? Because, you know why? Because I saw in the virtual mirror that he's kind of behind. Like, I see his front right tire in the virtual mirror. As I brake, I thought, well, he's kind of outside. He tries to kind of push into my side. I still see his rear tire, and suddenly I spin around, which wouldn't happen if he just bumped me from the rear left. But he actually touched my front left. Yeah. I mean, I turned exactly where I had to turn to defend, you know? And I was starting to turn. I was about to turn in here, and the contact happens. So like, how do you judge this? I'm slightly late to turn, but I'm on the brakes, I'm ahead. At turning point, I'm still ahead. I didn't cause the collision. I did not cause it, I think. I think that would never be on me if it was deemed a penalty-worthy incident. But if one does this, if he's on the inside and kind of defends by turning just a little bit late, yeah, it's just creating extra risk. No way around it. So I create extra risk by just delaying my entry marginally. I mean, you know, it's hard to say. I try to break straight as long as possible and defend my line. Then again, like, if I need to learn from this, because you defend differently if you know that the car is like halfway. If you know this is the turn entry point, you defend very differently than if you know that it's this at turn entry point. If you know it's like this, then of course you will... If you understeer white at this point, then you cause the collision. But if you understeer white at this point, then... Well, you were ahead, well, happens, you understeer. The car on the outside kind of put itself into the situation. But here we kind of have both at the same time. So it's... I don't know, like... I did not cause the collision. Ulrich turns in on me. That's a fact. Like, I did not turn in on him. I was turning into the corner, moving towards the right. It was not super late, even. So I think at this point it would be possibly penalty for Ulrich. Depending on the rulebook, of course. But, well, in this situation, of course, street justice, it is what it is. Oh, I didn't even do a 360, it was just a 180. Cockpit camera. I mean, you know, it happens in F1 as well so many times, because the car on the outside kind of chops across. Like the Qatar races, was it Hamilton even? One race at the start, like going into T1 and just like turning in, just because the turn is a weird one. It just feels like you have to be turning in, but the car on the inside that actually sees the apex has a different perception. It's a tricky corner. It's a great corner for racing, but can get tricky on the limit. Anyway, very conveniently the game shuts off. The server... Yeah, contact model is what it is. Lost a little bit of DR. Happens. Okay, well, I mean... It's 3 days. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 3 days to figure out the setup. It's more than enough time to get ready for that 10-hour endurance race and absolutely smash it. So, well, that's the plan. Yeah, well, thank you guys for watching. It was some crazy racing. I just tried to learn the track and the car and everything. I think it was worth it. Some good experience. Be safe if you guys do this race. It's GT3 versus hypercar. It's catching. It will be mayhem, because how the corners are, the GT3s sometimes don't know if they should leave space on the exit or not, and they are sometimes just coincidentally in the middle of the road, and you're just, yeah, let's all survive. Well, thank you, Chris. Have a nice evening, you and everyone else in the chat. See you maybe on Thursday or Friday if we have that like shorter special event. Maybe I stream that, or maybe we just do it private as a team to do the last checks with the setup and everything. Otherwise, Saturday is gonna be a fun one. Till then, thank you for watching, for the chat, for like, sub, for all. Bye bye, see you.